of game 3. Take a look at the Thunder. Well, they had one taken from them on their own court.
Papa.
Call their break. We saw it. They've responded.
Papa.
And this is their opportunity for revenge.
And the season they've been the better team, but that all goes out the window now. This is a very even fight. They need to find a way to reassert their dominance, but this thing could actually slip away from them.
Sure could.
No.
Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein, and he makes that one.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Halliburton kicks to Turner.
Did you see the tackle for Chet Holmgren? Tyrese Halliburton's got to find a way to get himself going early and often. And that's okay if you start 0 for 5 or 1 for 5 here in the first quarter. You've got to make the offense feel.
So Chet again handling the basketball. His bounce game is hard to contend with. You see the reach in for Obi. They're going to give him a couple of free throws. That looks free out there. Why is he shooting free throws?
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
This balance that the defense has been geared to try and stop. That's the balance between not forcing it and at the same time being aggressive.
Well, sometimes you got to force it, but we're going to take a look at this one right here. Right there, that's where the foul occurs.
That's a tough. If you're
at the top of the
sometimes you feel you have to force it. Sometimes you have to force it. You need to try.
Well, my point is, how do we talk about what's the do for how important is the driver of the system? But Siakam didn't play with enough books last game. What's the difference he's played with in his first 5 minutes?
I guess is a three. He's got taken by SGA. Caruso his first minutes. Beautiful. Buster running the floor. Transition defense that time by Indiana.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Deflected. Good hands from Jalen Williams. That's now 4 turnovers in the Pacers.
Looking around.
They have 9 turnovers in the first game. Game 1. Gilgeous-Alexander steps back and gets a 3.
George with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
The floor is up. Beautiful shot from Tyrese Halliburton.
Into the lane. 2 free throws.
Jalen Williams pulled back short. He's really struggling to shoot the ball. Steal ball. Behind the back. Now Chopper goes inside. The Pacer defense leading the offense time. 2.
And that one falls for Williams. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be
say the best way to know a thing is to take it apart, put it back together, and you can see what it's really made of.
But he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
You should take your dad's advice. Make yourself
that miss will keep it all tied up.
Might be a hero in there after all.
Downtown. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Game on Sunday and left no doubt.
I thought they had a solid
With the low post, let's see.
into that one. And then they made good
No album, which is means to 29,000. Stay in the game.
We're all about honesty.
Following the 3-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Here's the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Halliburton with it. Williams picks him up. And the rejection by Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. Nesmith covering. Williams can't get it to go.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Now, here's Nesmith. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin. And what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. Somebody defenses must now account for from range. You love the work put in.
And so Nesmith nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside Williams. Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein inside. Shoots over Turner. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Back to Halliburton. Indiana again missing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder, trailing by 2. Nembhard grabs the board. Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
No good on the second free throw.
Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
Poked away. Halliburton with the steal. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Indiana moving the ball around. Nesmith with the bounce pass. Clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Good D by Holmgren. Thunder trailing by 3. It's Dort on the wing. Nembhard covering. Williams with a clean look. Bangs home the trifecta.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate involved. Nicely done.
Now, here's Siakam. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Pass to Nesmith. For 3, Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Siakam outside. Now Nesmith. He's got 5. And Pascal Siakam with the 3. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
And with an update from the sidelines, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Here's Siakam, following the score by Oklahoma City to the paint, and Turner throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hasn't made one yet. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the second from the line. Oklahoma City trailing. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Wallace kicks to Dort. Pass to Williams. Fires for 3. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. And so it's Indiana with it. Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside. Nembhard with it. Outside Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams finds Dort. Wallace outside. Lets the 3 fly. Back to Williams. From the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Williams has got 9. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
To the middle. The shot by Turner, no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. To the left side wing. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Releases. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Siakam, a screen on Hartenstein. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Wallace. He has yet to score. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Dort's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Pacers shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Nembhard finds Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Turner against Hartenstein. Outside Mathurin. Shoots over Dort. And it's Mathurin missing. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Williams passes to Wallace. It's Dort on the wing. On the wing, Williams. Nesmith covering. Here's Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And now a 3-point Thunder lead.
Boy, Lou Dort was dialed in from distance. You give him that corner look, he's taking it.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. And the rejection by Holmgren. Wallace outside. To the inside. Now Williams fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wasted no time on that one. Nesmith has got a couple of threes now in the first for Indiana. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. On the wing, Williams. Nesmith covering. He could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Dort. And both free throws good for Williams. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Now, here's Halliburton. Over Wallace. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. That's what the defender concedes. Go ahead and take it.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Caruso with the ball. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Holmgren the screen. Williams for 3. Toppin pulls it in. McConnell with it. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Mathurin. Shoots over Caruso. Mathurin, good. Matherin's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Indiana.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now here's Wallace. Still without a basket. Caruso against Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Pacers with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Fires from 18. McConnell passes to Halliburton. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Halliburton. Good on both. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by McConnell. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Toppin. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Halliburton, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Now here's Wallace. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton with the steal. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, here's Wiggins. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
McConnell finds Mathurin. Halliburton with it. Over Wallace. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
That's good from Halliburton. Halliburton hits them both. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Now Wallace. Nothing on the board. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. Pacers leading by 4. Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Halliburton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Wiggins kicks to Caruso. Hartenstein with the screen for Caruso. His 3-pointers off the mark. Indiana leading by 6. Halliburton outside. Sinks the 3-pointer. Halliburton's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Chapman against Dort. To stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Dort's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Lu Dort expanding his skill set, now able to run pick and roll action. Go ahead and dictate some offense, Lu.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Just 4 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, when you think about Bennedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
Mathurin hits them both. Here is Williams. He's got 11. Hartenstein with the screen on Chapman. Down low, deflects the pass. Turner with the steal. Mathurin against Caruso. Pass to Halliburton. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dort with a screen for Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, Dort. To the inside. Turner with the steal. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Indiana moving it around. Turner with a screen on Caruso. It's a 2 from Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Williams in the post. Toppin's there. Williams kicks to Wallace. Inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
This is one of the strongest 6'4" players in the league. Lu Dort is not going to have a problem playing through contact and getting an N1 opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Some changes for Indiana. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Holmgren's checked in.
What we know about Lu Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 14. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Caruso. From down low. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Caruso against Halliburton. Here's Siakam. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton.
Onto the court for the Pacers, number 00, Benedict Mathurin.
Indiana on D. 6-point game. Outside Williams. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Mathurin. With the fadeaway. It's good. Mathurin's got 6. Thunder trailing by 8. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Caruso. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. There's the pick. Pass to Nesmith. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 8. To the middle. Wants to get it to Turner, and does.
Well, exactly what you want from the guy in your pick-and-roll position. He's got to be able to set a firm screen and then find his opening.
Pass to Caruso. Now Hartenstein. Dort with the ball. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside Mathurin. The tray. drills the three-pointer. Matherin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Outside Mathurin. And here is Nesmith. There's a screen. Siakam outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dort passes to Holmgren. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Pacers leading by 9. Mathurin for 3. Good on the triple. Matherin's got 12 points now in the quarter.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Siakam against Holmgren. 1:12 left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the night.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Nesmith with the ball. Working on Williams. Turner with a screen on Dort. Mathurin for 3. Rebounded by Joe. Thunder trailing by 9. Over in the corner, Dort. Over Mathurin. Good work there as it goes. Dort's got 14.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort at times is just going to make tough shots.
Pass to Nesmith. Now Siakam. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Joe. Nembhard covering. Outside Williams. Over Nesmith. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And the first half is now in the books. Indiana out in front, up by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Indiana Pacers.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball. Really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they say, and I don't know who they are, that a playoff series hasn't started until somebody loses at home. They've done that. So, Jet, any concern?
No, not yet. Still plenty of basketball left.
And to win tonight, you got to retake that home court advantage, and they just got to stay confident.
I like it. You guys can give me a pep talk anytime. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They set the screen. Out to the right wing. Siakam outside. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Siakam's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers. Outside Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Now, George, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. And stolen by Siakam. The finish. And finished off by Halliburton.
Well, you love when Siakam is affecting the game with defensive plays. Anticipation leads to transition.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. To Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Williams. Siakam passes to Halliburton, and the shot goes in. And it's a 12-point Indiana lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now, here's Holmgren. He has 5. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Now, here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton with it. 6 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Halliburton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers. Williams kicks to Holmgren. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Indiana leading by 14. Siakam passes to Turner. Count that one. 6 points for Miles Turner.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Williams. 17 points in the game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Nembhard. Now Halliburton. That 3 off the mark.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Halliburton outside. Nembhard with it. Turner with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, no good. Thunder trailing by 16. It's Williams with the drive. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Oklahoma City shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Williams. Pacers leading by 13. Now here's Nesmith. He's got 8. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. To the paint. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein on the wing, Williams. Neesmith covering. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea, creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Out to Siakam. Indiana again missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 11. He goes up again, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pacers leading by 9. Pass to Halliburton. No good again that time. Thunder have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. To the inside. Hartenstein.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Outside for Halliburton. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 15 rebounds here tonight. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Indiana leading. Catherine passes to Siakam. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about that? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, a big-time defender, and sends that one back.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Mathurin. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Caruso. Now Hartenstein. Here's Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Here comes your Indiana Pacemates crowd. Give it up for them.
Here's Mathurin, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Mathurin hits them both. Here's Oklahoma City. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Caruso. Dort wide open. And the Thunder another 3.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Here's Mathurin. 14 points for him. Halliburton, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Williams, the shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
On the wing, Mathurin. Defended by Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Thunder have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Siakam outside. Outside Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Hartenstein with it. To the right side. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Outside Mathurin. Bank shot, no good. The Thunder shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 3 now for Oklahoma City.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Wiggins is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam, right side. Over Williams. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Siakam.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. Williams has a screen for Williams. Nailed from three-point land.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. For the three. Toppin can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 30 points here for Jalen Williams.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Siakam. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Caruso finds Williams. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Wiggins, a screen on McConnell. Caruso, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Wiggins against Mathurin. Kept alive. Up top, McConnell. Defended by Caruso. Out to the right wing. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Puts up a deep three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Thunder leading by 4. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Here's Wallace. Nice shot from the wing.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so here is Indiana, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Halliburton. And a wide open look for Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Wallace. Over in the corner, Williams. Wiggins outside. Over in the corner, Caruso. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Mathurin. Wiggins against Walker. Pass to Mathurin. Now McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Halliburton for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wiggins outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 13-footer and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Outside, Walker. McConnell scanning the floor. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. To the middle. Pass to Nembhard. No good on the three. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Caruso kicks to Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Here's Caruso. Williams a screen on Mathurin. From outside the arc. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Halliburton on the wing. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pacers trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Halliburton finds Walker. Mathurin attacking. Outside for Halliburton. 4 on the clock. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso against Mathurin. That one goes in. Caruso's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Pass to Walker. Halliburton outside. Walker with the screen for Halliburton. And there's the drive.
Well, the speed on Halliburton made the difference there. The defense's only option was to foul him.
2 shots. Tyrese Halliburton.
That's good from Halliburton. Jang, he's checked in for the Thunder. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Thunder leading by 5. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Williams is checked in for Jang.
To the floor for the Thunder, number 34, Kenrich Williams.
And here now the Thunder. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Wallace kicks to Dort. 5 to shoot. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. From way outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot. And it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Mathurin. From deep. Rebound by Williams. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wiggins kicks to Dort. It's tipped. Up top, Mathurin. Wallace covering. Mathurin, good.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go. A shot that time, not on target. Pacers trail by 8. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Sit up. Everybody get down. Let's see those dance moves.
Indiana making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Back to Holmgren. Shot clock at 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Driving in. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Turner. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Nembhard with it. Turner with the screen. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Williams. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Williams. And Williams drops them both. So it's the Pacers now. It's a 10-point game. Halliburton passes to Turner. Now Nembhard launches it, drills it from outside.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside Williams. Siakam against Holmgren. Outside Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. Pacers trail by 10. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Shoots over Holmgren. Siakam's shot is off. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort passes to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Pacers trail by 12. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Good D by Holmgren.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Indiana, they're working against the clock right now. Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. Nembhard's shot is good.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
The Thunder leading by 10. Holmgren dishes to Williams. Screen by Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he sinks the second. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Turner with a screen on Holmgren. Siakam, right side. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And on the offensive end, Siakam so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
Pass to Hartenstein. Left side Williams. And here is Holmgren. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Down low, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Siakam's shot is off. And the Thunder with the possession here. Now here's Williams. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Final. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Williams.